It's the weekend. Let's have some fun. Make it night. Gonna be cool when it's done. Wait. No, wait. That doesn't make any sense. But anyway, coming up next is Weeknight and Daily Muller, late night show that smells of fun, magic, comedy, music, and everything else. Model Kevin is going to be around for Resource Check Around the Walk 10. Model Kevin, Comic Animation, and the one and only Anastasia James. So brief, what do we have, everybody?
After tonight's Weeknight Update episode, we interview the leader of the Tiny Kids, Kind Kid, as we have received word that he had dealt with a breakup 2 days ago. Yikes! That's not good. And to wrap tonight's program up, the morning show starring Rebel Wilson.
That's right. So turn your weekend fun into your weekend party. Well, that doesn't make any sense either. It's Nick at Night. Just stay with us, huh? There are regular late night shows. There are classic late night shows. And then there's Weeknight up there at Daily Muller. You can't get any better than this. You really can't. I don't see why we're still doing this. So, let's just get right into it. Yeah.
From the YouTube Dojo. Few blocks away from a random McDonald's, it's Weeknight there, Daily Muller, and now, let's be honest, loves McDonald's, but also loves everything else, Mr. Ellie Cungy Muller! Ha! Welcome to Weeknight Update. I'm Ellie Cungy Muller's Hardware Office. David Creations is responsible for the theme song. Diamond Academy is responsible for the bumpers. And for Resource Check and Record is responsible for the previews. Now, Shoutout winners for tonight are as follows. For Resource Check and Record, with art time and things like that. Mr. M with some random stuff. Kyrell McKay Animation with animated stuff. Diamond Academy with his animated stuff and things like that. Anastasia James with her singing covers and everything else. And Specs Academy with his band edits. Oh, and Model Kevin also with his singing covers. Alright, I think we have everything situated for the most part. Alright, here we go. What's up? What's up at McDonald's, a place that everyone loves? Well, some people love it more than others. Now, Adele said that her last meal has to be from McDonald's. She wants a Chicken McNugget or McChicken Nugget, or whatever, some fries, and a Big Mac. Wait, is McDonald's paying her? Because to me, it almost sounds like she's doing one of those sponsored ads again. And listen up. The McRib is coming back on December 2nd. So it's a ribby Christmas. Now, did you know that McDonald's sells 75 burgers a second? It's crazy. I mean, the employees need a massage. Because they're in pain right now. Have you ever tried to flip 75 burgers every second? It's like, nobody's like SpongeBob. My goodness gracious. Okay, we got a lot to get through tonight. But let's get this over with. It's time for the punching bag to say a few words. Here we go.
Well, folks, you're not going to wait any longer for this important message. So here's the punching bag with his important message. Ah, yes, McDonald's. What a happy place. With cheeseburgers, french fries, and all that good stuff. Just remember, I'm still going to be right here. Alright? When you're done eating everything at McDonald's, alright? Oh, who am I kidding? You're probably not going to listen to me, but whatever.
Alright. Now, folks, you're in for some special treats during tonight's program. Although, let's be honest, those special treats aren't going to be as big as how we wanted them to be originally, because behind the scenes everybody was going nuts. A few people turned in everything in on time. The other one was turning at the last minute. Then we got one were computer problems, and the other one was just too busy, and the whole thing just went haywire. I just want to make that very clear. After dealing with the punching bag stuff, because I thought that you would need. I thought that you should know that, so that way you won't complain later on. And also, I was crying a little bit, behind the scenes for the show, and it was emotional. It was just plain emotional. I was feeling emotional and everything else. We'll get to everything else later. But right now, MP is anxiously waiting to do a top 8 list, and we're not going to make him wait any longer. Let's do this thing. Alright, what's the category tonight? Tonight's category, top 8 words that can be used to describe McDonald's. Number 8, happy. Number 7, crazy. Number 6, insane. Number 5, funny. Number 4, ridiculous. Number 3, delicious. Number 2, jumpy. And number 1, good. Wait a minute. All that waiting for a short top 8 list? Top 8 list? Oh, wait. This is the craziest top 8 list I've ever read. Oh, boy. Thank you, MP. We'll be right back with the Hall of Wonders and everything else, okay? You're watching Weeknight Update, as the kids will call it. Now here it is, your Friday night.
I love you.
I love you.
I have a question.
She has a question? On my way to class with my lady love.
Nickate, Nite, Nickate, Nick at Night for
They're living through television.
Too many people still buy carpeting the old, slow, frustrating way. I sure hope you're not one of them. They spend days shopping around from store to store, and then when they do decide, it's weeks before they get it delivered, sometimes even months. But you don't have to do that, All you have to do is call us at 588-2300. We're Empire, and we'll be out to your home within hours with carpeting you'll fall in love with. And we'll have it installed in 3 to 4 days. 3 to 4 days, that's all. Our prices still start at only $6.95 a yard, including polyfoam padding and professional installation. We offer credit terms with no installment payment for 60 days. And if you order 2 rooms or more, you get this nifty little Bristol rug shampooer. Absolutely free. All you have to do is call. 588-2300. So what'll it be? 3 or 4 weeks? Or 3 or 4 days?
Mr. Edward Scott and the boys. Ed, how you doing tonight, buddy? I'm doing alright, but the main question here is, are you alright? Well, behind the scenes of Weeknight Update, can really be hectic. Yeah. Maybe, just calm down and try and get everything in, well, here's the thing, buddy, okay? I always try and make sure that everything is done, and I always have a plan. My team and I always have, exquisite plans. Not exquisite, but, extraordinary plans for everything. And then, the next thing things start falling apart, and, well, you get chaos. Yeah. You think that things will get better on the show? Well, I don't know. That is the hope, but I don't know. I mean, the closest date that I could think of right now in terms of when things will get a little bit easier on the show would be when Diamond.Cammy returns to the show. Other than that, I literally have no clue. But right now, it's time for the Hall of Wonders. Let's see what this thing is. Here we go, huh?
Disclaimer, the Hall of Wonders is kind of like dog soup on E! Animation Network, but it does have some weird jokes. That is a certain thing, so please enjoy this. We worked so hard on this.
Okay, so this morning's installment of the Hall of Wonders is all about McDonald's. Is everybody think it is?
Relax, Mr. Muller. That's just my belly growling. I'm hungry.
She's always hungry, but when it comes to McDonald's, watch out. She'll eat and eat and eat until she feels full enough. She loves to eat at McDonald's, that's a fact.
Yep, give me a lot of McDonald's and I'll be okay. Well, for about 3 minutes.
Really?
Okay. About a minute.
Jasmina!
Alright, I'll admit everything. There's never a moment when I'm full. I'm always hungry and I can't get enough food.
So, when it has anything to do with food, you can't help yourself, huh?
No, I can't control myself, Susan. I'm a big girl and I need to keep eating.
Jasmina, you need to chill out.
Yeah. We literally talked about this last week.
Not to mention the bill will be huge. Think about it. The wedding between Diamond and Becky Kinnear cost millions of dollars.
Sorry, boys, but I'm a big and hungry girl. Ooh. I went to eat at McDonald's too, baby. When the show is over, we're going to pig out over there.
You folks need to listen to this.
You need to see it, too. We have a video of what happened between Marinette and Adrian recently.
What happened?
Well, look at this video, please.
It's important.
Marinette, why are you making croissants?
I'm making them for the new McDonald's restaurant that's opening up this morning. Why are you making pastries and chocolates?
Same reason. Hey, do you want to snuggle while we're waiting for all of these treats to be ready?
Okay, but we're going to have to get something to eat afterwards.
Why?
Ugh. Snoogling with you can make me hungry, and right now, my belly and I are starving.
I'm beyond starving right now. I would totally beat Marinette in an eating contest.
Okay, enough of this. Enough of this. It's showtime. It's showtime, okay?
You're right.
You're right.
Let's go.
Yeah. Let's go start the show.
Ugh, I don't think that I can last another 7 minutes without eating. I haven't eaten anything since my first breakfast at 12:45, and I have to do a show about McDonald's on an empty belly. I'm so hungry. Mr. Muller, better give me some McDonald's after the show, because I'm starving.
Oh my goodness. From the warring Nickelodeon Studios in blazing Orlando, Florida, Nick at Night proudly presents the Hall of Wonders. This morning, jokes and drawings about McDonald's, plus music and surprises from the Tiny Kids, and an appearance by Susan Kane. Ladies and gentlemen, ba-da-ba-ba-ba, people are loving them. David Light and Jasmina Gremery, Mr. Tables and Mr. Swift.
Thank you very much. Hello, friends. Welcome to the Hall of Wonders. May I take your order? Just kidding, just kidding. This is not a restaurant, but I am David Light.
I'm Jasmina Gremery, and as usual, I'm a hungry woman.
Moving on, I'm Mr. Tables.
And I'm Mr. Swift. We're talking about McDonald's this morning.
Ugh, I love McDonald's, and it makes me sad that I can't go over there, even though my belly is empty right now, and I'm so hungry.
Okay, fine. After we're done with the show, I'll take you to McDonald's.
Let's have some drawing time before my belly destroys the world. Everyone knows that I'm the biggest McDonald's fan around, especially because my belly is roaring for it. But Adele loves it too, and she said that her last meal consisted of a Big Mac, fries, and a chicken McNugget. Hey Adele, will you please order all of that for me too? I'm starving.
Easy. Listen to this. The McRib has been a McDonald's staple since 1981, when it was just an original dish in Kansas City, Kansas. Well, about a couple of weeks ago, the meaty meal slathered in perfectly tangy barbecue sauce, topped with slivered onions and tart dill pickles, and served on a thick home-style bun, has returned. Of course, some people like to have it more than others, and order more than 4 of those. Isn't that right, Josephina?
Ugh, McRib, get in my belly. I want to eat right now.
Easy. Listen to this. Did you know that McDonald's serves 75 burgers a second? That's insane. I can't believe that one restaurant is so popular that 75 burgers will be served a second to a lot of people.
Come on, guys, it's just my belly again. I would love to eat 75 burgers from McDonald's right now. Ugh, who am I kidding? I'm so hungry that I would rather eat 300 cheeseburgers.
You'll get to eat soon. Right now, it's time for important manners. Here it is, folks. Your bonus drawing. As you can tell by how loud her belly has been throughout the show, Jasmina loves McDonald's and she is hungry. Of course, she sometimes gets a little nuts. In fact, right now, she thinks that this drawing is an actual meal from McDonald's.
Hey, look at this. I just bought this meal from McDonald's. 50 cheeseburgers, 75 double cheeseburgers, 50 chicken McNuggets, some croissants and pastries made by Marinette and Adrian, some Pepsi, some fries, 50 McRibs, and of course, the newest triple cheeseburgers.
Finally, it's time for me to eat.
Wow, Jasmine was really hungry this morning.
Can you blame her?
She does love McDonald's.
And she's always hungry.
Well, it's only a matter of time before she burps.
Thanks for the food, Susan.
Well, you must have been really hungry this morning.
I was starving.
Did all that food satisfy your hunger?
Come on, it takes more than just one big meal from McDonald's to satisfy my hunger and control my appetite. I'm still hungry, and I think that it's time for me to catch up on all of the breakfasts that I missed.
How many breakfasts do you normally have a day?
I usually have 3,700 breakfasts every morning, 5,800 lunches every afternoon, 7,500 dinners every night, and 10,000 late-night snacks when I'm supposed to be sleeping. Oh, and when people take me to a buffet, they always tell me to save some for everyone else, but I don't, because saving food for others means that I have to keep my belly empty, and I don't want to do that.
Wow, that's a lot of food.
Well, I am a big girl, and I am always hungry.
Easy, you need to wrap this whole thing up.
Well, thanks for watching the show, folks. I'm off to McDonald's. Don't mess with me. I'm hungry.
Be safe out there.
See you next week.
Farewell, my friends.
Guess what, folks? The museum's now closed. See you later. This has been the Hall of Wonders. Now back to Weeknight Update's McDonald's Spectacular. Then stay tuned for the morning show starring Rebel Wilson as she and her guests Jamie Spears and Matt Damon look at some of the unknown facts about McDonald's. That's coming up next on Nick at Night.
McDonald's, home of the McShoe.
Okay, you have been eating way too much.
Can't stop eating, baby.
Oh, Wonders was cooked at Nicholas Studios, Orlando, Universal Studios, Florida.
This program wouldn't have been possible if it hadn't been for Rocky Brotan.
That guy is cool.
I've made a personal decision to try better living through television, but to make it right, I've gotta have Nick at Night.
Well, that was something. You know, it was alright, you know, but it would have been a lot better if we had all the voices together for that. You know what some of us had to use text to speak. You know, for that installment of the Hall of Wonders, and while it is good in some ways, you know, it helps when all the voice actors and actresses are together, you know, and could actually get everything situated for everything. You know, it helps, you know, but hey, what can you do? Anyway, let's roll into talking time. Action!
Let's talk about it.
Okay. Now listen to this, okay? You know what? As most of you know, celebrities love to endorse certain restaurants and things like that, right? They always do that, you know. But some celebrities would take it a little too far. Take Adele, for example. A few weeks ago, on a YouTube video for British Vogue, Adele said that she actually has an idea for her last meal. Now, by the way, you know, this is true, right? She said it's from McDonald's, and she eats McDonald's at least once a week. You know, and we're not judging her on that. You know, it's her preference. You know, we applaud that. But listen to this. Her last meal is a McChicken nugget, you know, a Big Mac, and then French fries. Now, that's what she said. Now, here's the thing, okay? Now, I thought that the way you said it is a Chicken McNugget, not a McChicken nugget. You know, which made me think, hold up. You know what? Does she even know what McDonald's is all about? I mean, come on. Seriously. You know, and yet, you know, we gotta applaud her for, you know, being herself. You know, that's not something that you see other celebrities do. And even when you do, you know, it's not really the good side either. So, bigger props to Adele. I mean, for real. Meanwhile, listen to this. Alright? McDonald's... oh, wait. Hold up. You know, I got the date wrong. You know, I said that the McRib was coming back on December, sometime in December. But, as it turns out, it actually came back on November 1st. Oh, I am so sorry. My goodness gracious. You know, anyway, you know, it made its debut in 1981 as a regional dish in Kansas City, Kansas. You know, and it has since expanded to everywhere else. You know, it is a sandwich on a thick home-style bun with barbecue sauce, you know, and actual ribs, you know, slivered onions, tart dill pickles, you And, oh my goodness. It is good. Now, apparently people seem to love it during the colder months than the warmer months. And I'm like, really? Why can't it be a year-long thing? Huh? Why can't it be a year-round thing? Come on now. And there are a few fun facts about McDonald's. Most of them you already know by heart. 36,000 restaurants all over the world. $75 million a day for the restaurants. Although most of the employees over there aren't really making much of any. They're not making much of anything right now. And if you're living in the U.S., you're never more than 115 miles away from McDonald's. But there is one fun fact about McDonald's that you may not know. And that is, McDonald's sells over 75 burgers a second. 75 burgers a second. Can you imagine, about making 75 burgers a second? Let alone, selling that many burgers. Your arms will be gasping for a massage after about 15 minutes. They're like, ow! Ow! You know what I mean? No, and by the way, that was just me doing a little acting there. But you get what I'm saying, right? So it just goes to show you that there's still a lot about McDonald's that we may not know, that you probably don't know about, okay? So, well, that is it for another installment of Weeknight Update. I hope that you will forgive us for the mishaps and the goops that you may have already experienced right now, and that you may have already experienced, during this episode. And we hope that you will also forgive us for what you're about to see during the ending experiments. We were expecting something big, something extraordinary, something fabulous. And instead, what ended up happening was a whole lot of nonsense. And we had some good things, but they're not big. They're not spectacular. My goodness gracious. I hope that things will be better next week. Or at the very least when Cammy comes back to the show full-time in January. Because once that happens, things will get better. But, I'll see you on Monday regardless of what happens, right? Regardless of what happens, I'll see you back here again on Monday. That's the news. I'm Alski. Spurwell, Viperwell.
Folks, what you're about to see is something revolutionary, hilarious, interesting, and very, very important. Please pay attention to this. You want to laugh? You want to smile and everything else? Well, you got it. The ending experiments are coming up right now. Let's go. Okay, folks, quick announcement. There are some things, during the ending experiments that didn't really pan out the way everything was supposed to pan out. For example, Carwell couldn't get everything going for the ending experiments, but he did give us some things for the interview and, for the Hall of Wonders, which you saw earlier on the show, on the main show, and of course for Early Morning Romance. It's just that Fabrice had to do some extra work, to make everything else happen. But what else can you do? Oh, and also, by the way, during the interview, I am sorry if things got a little too far down the line, but Rocky Botanic Fabrizio Walsh was editing the whole thing, and I sent him some things, and I don't know if everything turned out to be the way that everything was supposed to turn out. If they did, alright. If not, then please forgive us. And at any rate, please enjoy. Well, last week's installment was quite an adventure. Anastasia had a nightmare about getting on and taking Tyrell away from her. And Tyrell had to reassure her that everything's going to be alright. That's so sweet. Well, this week, right now, how they will be able to be romantic with Anastasia so hungry for McDonald's. With that in mind, it's time for episode 2 of Early Morning Romance with Anastasia and Tyrell.
Get your food and take a seat, because it is time for some more early morning romance with Anastasia and Kirill. This morning's episode, McDonald's is calling Anastasia's name.
Is that what I think it is?
Are you talking about my belly? Yep, Mama's hungry, sexy.
You're always hungry, baby. What is your belly growling for?
My belly wants McDonald's. The sky's the limit when it comes to what I want from McDonald's. Mention any food from McDonald's and my belly will get louder and louder.
Okay. Big Macs, double cheeseburgers, grilled French fries, chicken nuggets.
Baby, stop. Don't make me eat the entire house.
Okay. Sorry. I'll call McDonald's right now and get someone from there to bring everything from McDonald's to you. Hello? Speedy Phoebe?
Yes, Kirill. I know. Your girl is hungry, and she wants everything from McDonald's.
How did you know?
I can hear her belly roaring so loudly from my side of the phone.
Baby, I'm hungry.
How fast can you get here?
Is this fast enough?
Thank you.
You're lucky that I live next door to you. Also, I have invented the triple cheeseburgers, and I think that they might satisfy her for a little while.
You better start making more food, because Anastasia might get hungry again in a few minutes. So, are you feeling better, sexy?
Excuse me? Sorry about how I was acting, but when I'm hungry, I'm hungry.
I can't stay mad at you. So, what do you want to do now?
You know what I want to do right now?
Oh, yeah. It's time to get silky.
This has been another episode of Early Morning Romance with Anastasia and Kirill, a casting shoot production in association with Rocky Bro 10, the coolest guy around. Stay tuned for the morning show starring Rebel Wilson as she, Adele, and Speedy Feedy talk and sing about McDonald's. Next on Nick at Night.
I've made a personal decision to try better live
all time. My name is Dr. Anna Elephant, and I eat more than an elephant does. I'm pretty hungry.
And I'm Dr. Joseph Shaving Cream. Let's take a look at this email before I run from Shaving Cream. This comes from Morgan Cookmeyer. She says, Dear Dr. Joseph Shaving Cream and Dr. Anna Elephant, do you know why McDonald's is running out of food? I'm trying to get some food over there, but there's none left, and I'm starving. I love to eat. Well, I think that my girlfriend can answer that for you because as you can tell, she's a major foodie.
You got it, baby. Now, Morgan, as you know, I'm always hungry and I love food, especially McDonald's. I go to McDonald's all the time with my belly buddies, Anastasia Jane and Jasmina Gremery. Yes, our lovers go there too. Anyway, we eat and eat and eat over there until there's no food left over there. We love that. We're sorry about that, but we're always hungry. Wait, if you're always hungry too, then you can be our belly buddy too. We can all eat together. I'm super hungry now.
I'll take you to McDonald's, and then we'll do some serious boot knocking.
Great. I get down and dirty after there's food in my belly. Of course I'm in the mood for some boot knocking now before we go.
Well, this is going to be dirty, so they would appreciate it if we ended here.
That was Viewer Mail Time with Dr. Anna Elephant and Dr. Joseph Shaving Cream. The morning show starring Rebel Wilson is next on Nick at Night.
This has been a Casting Shoe production.
This program was made possible by Rocky Rotan.
For this very special Weeknight update / Nick at Night exclusive, we're going to have a conversation with Kind Kid. He has been through quite a bit lately. So, what I thought we would do is talk about, his time on Weeknight update so far with the Kind Kids, how the Kind Kids came together, and how we can cheer him up after his very, very brutal, situation. Here we go. Hey, thank you so much for being here, Kind Kid. I really appreciate you for being here. Now, you and the other Kind Kids have been around for a long time. Why did you start making music together?
Me and my friends started back in 1991 in our very first children's album simply titled Tiny Kids. And after that album was released, we discovered what we were good at, which was making children happy and making the world a better place.
Ah, I see. Now, you guys have been helping us out now for almost a year. What was your favorite part of the show so far?
I don't know. We remember when we were introduced. It was in the summer of this year, that's for sure. But I think my favorite part of the show was meeting you guys in general.
I see. Now, we're going to get deep now. Alright? Now, you have been feeling upset lately because of the horrible breakup between you and Fortuna. By the way, I am so sorry about that. Now, do you understand why Fortuna left you for someone else?
No, I don't. But I'd rather not talk about it right now. It's way too personal.
Oh, my goodness. I am so sorry. How are you able to cope after a breakup that's so bad? I mean, that must have hurt.
Well, I'm not sure to be honest. It'll probably take a while to get over it.
Did you talk to the other Tiny Kids about what happened?
Yes, I did, and they're very sorry that such an unfortunate thing happened. They also wished me the best for the future.
Oh boy. Well, hopefully they'll come up with another way of cheering you up. Are you going to be okay?
I think so, but let's just wait and see.
Alright, now, Kind Kid, I just want to let you know something, okay? This is, coming from a man who has had his heart broken several times before. Listen, alright? It's not easy going through a heartbreak. It's not. And listen to me, okay? You are a great guy, alright? And just because, Fortuna left you for someone else, that doesn't mean that there's someone else out there for you who appreciates a guy who is strong, healthy, hardworking, determined, faithful, loyal, and all that good jazz. Alright? You are amazing. Alright? And I'm sure that a woman will love you for who you are. Alright? And all I ask, is one thing. Alright? Alright? I ask you to please continue to be who you are. Alright? And also, do not get despondent about what happened. What's life like without the little change? You'll be back into the love game bigger and stronger than ever before. Alright? Alright. Thank you so much, kind kid. I really appreciate it. And that is it for this very special interview. I'll see you back here again on Monday. Enjoy the rest of the experiments, folks. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, we have done it again. We have another very special musical performance for you. And it features our very own Anastasia Jane and Karama K Animation. Let's hear it for them. Huh? Let's hear it for them. Yes. Yes.
Just show whenever, and I'll be there. You want my love, you want my heart, and we will never, ever, ever be apart. Are we an item? Girl, quit playing. We're just friends. What are you saying? So there's a number and looked right in my eyes. My first love broke my heart for the first time, and I was like, baby, 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 oh, like baby, 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 no, like baby, 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 oh, thought you'd always be mine, mine, baby, 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 oh, like baby, 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 no, like baby, 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 oh, thought you'd always be mine, mine, oh, for you, I would have done whatever, and I just can't believe we ain't together, and I wanna play it cool, but I'm losing you. I'll buy you anything, I'll buy you any ring, and I'm in pieces, baby fix me, and just shake me till you wake me from this bad dream. I'm going down, 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 and I just can't believe my first love won't be around, and I'm like, baby, 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 oh, like baby, 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 no, like baby, 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 oh, thought you'd always be mine, mine, baby, 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 oh, like baby, 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 no, like baby, 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 oh, thought you'd always be mine, mine.
When I was 16, I had my first love. No one compares to my baby. There's no one above. She had my heartbeat, and she was on the media. Let's skip the verse. She had me so amazing. She was sweet all week then. She was so amazing. Yeah, I was so struck. She loves Starbucks. And she had my heart pounding like.
Baby, 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 oh,
Mr. Dryer, it's time for the word of the week. This week's word is McDonald's. Think about it. Wow. McDonald's has served 75 burgers a second. 75 burgers a second. You know what it feels like to me? It feels like, McDonald's is just making its employees, work tirelessly. And for what? Not much money? Come on now. Well, they should be given, a massive pay raise. Each of them should get a massive pay raise for that. 75 burgers a second. Think about that. That's almost like Nick at Night, coming up with 75 shows a week. Think about it. Think about it. So, what did we learn? We learned that McDonald's has made 75 burgers a second. We've also learned that McDonald's has fabulous taste when it comes to using ribs in a sandwich. And we also learned that, hey, celebrities love McDonald's too. Why should we criticize them, huh? We gotta move, but thank you so much for watching this program. Now here it is, your musical performance time.
And now, jazzing your stress away, it's the musical performance time.
Snazz up and jazz up your weekend right now with this very special musical performance time performance. Please enjoy. It's classical with a jazzy twist. I'm pretty sure that Johnny Costa will be proud, of this performance.
If your boss is a jerk and you get home from work and you feel like a troglodyte, there's instant relief from this hardship and grief and good